Tony, what are you doing?
I'm reading a book. What are you doing?
I'm reading a book too.
Isn't that something? Well, I'm going to mark my place, put it aside.
I don't really have to mark my place.
You just flip it down. Now I have to make a confession. I never read books that way.
Well, I have some theories about why that is, but tell me why you don't.
I've just never really acquired the habit. I mean, I just really like, I find this technology and the sort of the tactile aspects of it, the fact that I can write my name in the front, mark my place, mark it up.
I always end up at the Strand with your crappy books that have been scribbled on.
But that's the other thing about this is that it can be handed down. I mean, I have a lot of books at home that were my parents' books, my grandparents'
let's try that.
books.
Tony, can I borrow your book?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I borrow yours?
No, I only have it on my iPad.
See, you only and can you hand it down to your children? Can you press it into their hands and say, "This book changed my life when I was young. I'd like you to have a copy of it"? No, you can't. It's a cold thing.
And the only thing, if you take a whiff of it, I only smell pixels. I don't smell the good book smell.
On the other hand, your dog isn't going to get a hold of it and chew it up as
yeah,
happens.
but that's a
my
memory
house.
as well. These are artifacts that acquire are annealed by life as they go.
Yes.
Let's talk about the technology for a moment.
Okay.
Portable, yes. Check. Okay. Searchable, yes. Lendable, no. Mm-hmm. What about readable? What wins? This is a storytelling machine. Mm-hmm. Tells one story, tells it very, very well.
Now, I would guess that in this building, there are a lot of readers.
Some of them are, eligible for the show Hoarders, where you open up their door and a bunch of books fall out on you. But we're going to go downstairs and talk to people about what they're reading and how they're reading it.
Sad to say, I don't have time to read books anymore.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's the only time I ever read books now is when I'm traveling.
Oh, that's sad.
It is. It's terrible. I have stacks of them everywhere, just like I have stacks of paper.
I actually went from reading Monuments Men, I was reading on my Kindle, and it was too confusing to read on my Kindle, so I went and got the print version. It was about World War II and these 10 guys who were kind of saving all the artwork from World War II. You're flipping back and forth trying to figure out which character is which, and you're actually looking at the photos of the art. Mm-hmm. So I went back to the print version, even though I love my Kindle. It's one of my favorite things.
I am reading the new A.L. Kennedy novel, The Blue Book,
right?
And I'm reading it on paper and ink.
That is a super handsome book.
Yeah, and if you saw me on a train, this looks a little stylish.
I might compliment your book and then your natty shirt that you have on, and pretty soon we'd have
try to go to dinner?
Yeah, human.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, human connection.
So I'm reading this book, which I really like, and it's an interesting and important book, but it's really kind of embarrassing to be seen reading this on the subway. It's called What Do Women Want?
Whoa.
Adventures in the Science of Female Desire.
And
so I make a lot of unwitting friends on the subway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know what you want. Know you're looking. Got what you need.
So I need an iPad.
I'll tell you what women want. They want to be left alone by people like me.
I am finally catching up on Gone Girl, and I'm...
good book.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm reading it on paper, a library copy. My wife handed it off to me when she finished it.
Actually, right now, I am reading Sam's biography of Whittaker Chambers.
You are totally sucking up.
Totally sucking up, but it's excellent, and it's also very big, so that's why I got it for my iPad.
By my bed, I have actual books so that when I need to go to sleep, I turn off the blue screen for like an hour and just read.
It's something to go home to, as opposed to the iPad, which you use all the time. The book is something to go home to.
Do you own a...
Nope. Nope.
No tablet?
Nope.
No Kindle?
Mm-mm.
No Nook?
Well, I'm deciding, does it make sense to get an iPad mini? Does it make sense to get a Kindle if you have a tablet, if you have a smartphone like that? Like, I'm in the process of getting the thing.
Wait, what is that?
This is my iPod Nano, which is on a watch band. I just wear the headphones and run or do the dishes or whatever.
The book on a wrist, John Schwartz. It's his future, we're just living in it. So, what we're wondering about is not just what you're reading, but how you're reading it and why.
Do you read new stuff? Do you read old stuff? Do you read it the old way? Do you read it the new way?
And if you don't read, yeah, we're interested in that.
I mean, because it frees up time for you to watch stuff like this.